Hello, everybody. Hello, good afternoon. Whatever time you see this, let me know in the comment section how you are doing. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Wednesday night class. If you're making your steaks with us, we're about to get started. I'm going to go ahead and bring Miss Maggie on. She is here, and we are going to get started momentarily. I like to go over the ingredients first. Hey,
Hi, everyone. Hi, Aisha.
Maggie. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. How are you tonight?
I am well. I am well. Okay, you all, I'm excited about tonight because I don't eat steak often. But when I have steak, I like to have a nice, juicy, tender steak. So, Maggie, I got Denver steak tonight. What did you end up getting? Did you find the Denver steak?
I did not find Denver steak, but I got top round and it was cut into fajita strips. So I did my homework. It's been marinating. I did herbs de Provence, Worcestershire sauce, and the garlic.
Okay. I also did the Worcestershire sauce. I did the fresh garlic, and I did a little of my steak seasoning. And mine has also been marinating overnight. So I don't have really thick cut steaks. If I'm ever teaching a steak class, I would not recommend you start off with using a very thick steak. So for those who, when we get to that point of a class, then we'll talk about that more in detail. Tonight, we're just cooking together and we're just going to have fun, okay? Now, the ingredients that I have, I'm gonna share my ingredients, Maggie, then you can share what you have. So, of course, we have our Denver steaks here that you were supposed to marinate overnight, whatever steaks you have. Also, remember, you can do a chicken breast, you can do pork chops, you can do lamb chops, you can do whatever you want to do because all of these meats can be cooked in the pan and they all cook about the same amount of time. Now, here I have some vegetables, my fresh broccoli and cauliflower. And Maggie, what do you have? Okay, you have, what is that? Squash?
I have butternut squash and
Okay.
I have cauliflower. Both fresh and ready to go.
Okay, so let's start by, if your oven is not preheating, mine is preheating to 425. I know Maggie is also using her air fryer, so I'll be doing oven roasted. Maggie's doing air fryer, and if you're gonna cook vegetables, if you're cooking with us, go ahead and get your oven turned on so that it can heat up. And we'll get ready to toss our vegetables and our seasonings or whatever you're gonna, cook yours in, and then we'll put them on in the oven because those are gonna take a little time to cook. And it won't take us that long to cook our meat. Now, Maggie, I eat my steak like medium. So how do you eat your steak?
A medium is perfectly fine for me. And mine were already pre-cut in the pack. So they're like, let me see if I can get this for you. They are like little fajita strips already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're already cut up. So mine won't take long at all. I wanted to be prepared.
All right, now what I also have, because the way I'm going to eat my meal tonight, you all know it's day one of our, I don't even want to call it a weight loss challenge, but that really is what it's for. So we're on day one. We're only eating protein, veggies, and water. Speaking of water, I need a bottled water. So I'll grab one of those in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to cut my steaks up, but first I'm going to cook them whole, and then I'm going to slice mine up. And then I'm also going to saute me some veggies. Y'all know I love my peppers and my onions. So I'm going to do that. And I also have some fresh mushroom. So for those who are cooking like their steak till it's all the way done, well done, when I take my steak out, I'm going to saute my veggies. You just keep cooking your steak, and I'll let you know when we get to that point. Okay, so in the comment section, let us know who's cooking along with us, and also let me know if you are planning to cook your steak all the way through. And if you're cooking a super thick steak, I would not recommend you learn how to do that now. Okay, now it's up to you if you want to cook it, but if it's not kind of just the regular, size, you may get left behind because it's going to take longer for yours to cook unless you don't really like yours all the way well done. So let us know in the comment section who's cooking with us.
So I have a question.
And I'm going to grab water.
Okay, absolutely. Hello,
I can hear you,
Okay, everybody coming on in. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to engage with us in the chat. So the question that I had, Miss Aisha, you are going to roast some vegetables and you're also going to pan fry some vegetables with your meat, but that was optional, right? We could just roast?
Right.
Okay.
So if the meal itself is supposed to be just the steak with the roasted veggies or the air fried veggies, but I always, when I make a steak, I normally do sauteed mushrooms and onions anyway. So of course it's optional. Everyone doesn't like that. Everyone isn't hooked on mushrooms and onions like me. So and I know that's my meal is gonna be. I'm probably not gonna eat the broccoli and cauliflower. I'm probably gonna let my kids have that.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna eat mine with the mushrooms and onions.
Well, I may grab some canned mushrooms because I have some of those. But quick question. I know we had green onion on the list. Would this do well in the saute, or are these being saved for something else?
Either or. Now you can add a little bit in there, but
Okay.
they're actually for the sauce that we're gonna make. Because we're gonna make a sauce with our Thousand Island. If you want to make the sauce, it's on the list. It's Thousand Island. It's butter, a little lemon juice, the green onion you're welcome to use, and then mustard. I have yellow, but Dijon is good in the. Let me see if I got Dijon. I know I got the yellow.
All right.
A ton of yellow mustard.
Yes, I found both of those as well. We've got Mika Davis cooking along with us. Thank you so much for cooking along. Who else is cooking? If you're cooking, put the plate emoji in the chat. If you're watching, give us the eyes emoji in the chat so we know what everybody's doing. And I'll grab my mushrooms.
Okay, so how long have we been on? Okay, so it's about time we can go ahead. Hopefully your ovens are ready. If you need us to wait, just say wait for me, honey.
I am ready today.
Now, do you have to do anything with your air fryer, or is it just?
I never even preheat. Honestly,
okay.
It's on. And for anyone who doesn't know, an air fryer is really just an oven with a fan. So it gives you the heat, but it blows it around the food. So it cooks quicker and it cooks crispier. And since it's small and tabletop, I usually don't preheat, but I'm doing it for you. I want to be ready.
Okay, so next week then, Maggie, I want you to give me a recipe that I can make in the air fryer with you. Because I have an air fryer too, but I just never really use it.
Quindina Davis is cooking steak and she's doing mashed potatoes and gravy with hers. Okay.
All right now.
We got a lot to talk about. So.
Now today, what did I say? I think I said I was going to use my my Saison all-purpose. So this is what this. It's kind of hard to see with that little glare.
And that's different from I have the original Saison. Would that work as a good substitute? But then I have your Greek all-purpose. So which of those should I use?
For the vegetables, I would do the Greek instead. But I mean, you can toss a little Saison on there if you want to. But this is the one I'm using today. It's Saison all-purpose, and it says coarse, I guess because it has some chunks in it. But I love to use this. It's good on vegetables. If you have a green seasoning, that's pretty good. Smells so good, honey. And I'll probably throw in a little bit of adobo. Let me grab my adobo.
Okay. So you all got the Greek seasoning. This is my all-purpose, and I don't believe I have adobo, but I am going to get the original.
The goy?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to start by tossing my vegetables, and I just have a little bowl here, but you can mix all this up in your pan. Okay, good, Regina. Oh yeah, you got those thick chops. You wanna, because you wanna make sure they're done. But they are so good cooking them in the pan. So my oven is just about preheated. Yep, this is the Saison. Yep, that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go ahead, Maggie, and add my vegetables into a bowl so I can toss them lightly with some oil and my seasoning.
Perfect. So I got a bowl right here. I'm gonna put up these cauliflower. This was bought at the produce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the whole bag in here. I can open it.
So when I'm doing oven roasted, I just toss with a little oil. You can use whatever oil you like: olive oil, grapeseed oil, vegetable oil, canola oil. And I'm gonna add some of my Goya adobo. So just pick you an all-purpose that you like. Mika said, "Thank you." Hi, Mika.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you. We got a lot of watching eyes today. I don't know if anybody's cooking along, but they're watching along, and that is
okay. Well, that's cool too. You can always go back and make it. And one of the differences with my actually online cooking course, you can pause and you can, pause and go at your own pace. So it's a little different than the lives because I can't really, I have to, and plus I'm cooking with Maggie. So we're trying to stay together. So it is a little different when you take my actual class. But either way, it's no problem.
Watching. Thank you so much. Nana is here. For anyone who doesn't know, I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. This is Nana. Thank you, Mom, for teaching me everything that I know. Thank you for being in here. All right. So
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Nana. Yes. So I've got the cauliflower, and I had a few big florets. So all I did is just use my hands to just kind of break them apart. And then I'm going to go in with the butternut squash and just open it. This was also fresh in the store, and I like it in the big chunks. For me, this is a great substitute for sweet potato. If you're trying to be low carb, the butternut squash gives you that same kind of texture and sweetness. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all in here together.
Oh, yeah, the butternut squash. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Absolutely.
Because, I told you I wasn't doing no potatoes, but you did tell me you were going to do the butternut squash as your potato substitute, right?
Yeah, so I'm doing butternut squash for me, but my son is home and he is a teenage swimmer. So I do have some small little potatoes that I was going to make for him. So would I go ahead and just add them in here to season everything together, these little butter potatoes? Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be good, those small potatoes. Oh, we're not eating potatoes this month. Don't fall off track. I'm telling y'all, we got to take it one day at a time. We can do this. It's going to be hard, but we can do it.
Do it. March 1st. And all of this stuff that I have, you all, it's already pre-washed. But if you want to wash extra, feel free to wash extra. I'm just going to go in here and put everything in, but I won't cook everything. I'll just season it up. And you said oil of your choice.
And I'm going to go ahead and lay my vegetables on my tray.
All right. So I am using MCT oil, which is a coconut-based oil approved for me. But you heard Aisha, you can use any oil that works for you. So we got those nice and greased up. Hello, everyone. Okay, and then Greek all-purpose for me. Y'all know Miss Aisha, you know this is one of her favorite go-to.
Yes, I love my Greek all-purpose now.
All right. So
now I'm going to spray just a little bit of my oil on top as well because I don't really get it coated too well in the bowl.
Okay.
I'm going to spray a little bit on top.
So I'm going to open this up. This is the original Saison. Yes, absolutely. Y'all know Miss Aisha is the best. There is none other. I am just happy to learn at her feet.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate it. And Maggie, I'll wait for you. I'm going to clear off some stuff. And then once you're ready to put it in the air fryer, we'll go ahead and I'll put mine in the oven.
Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. So I've just got my seasonings in here. I've got some oil, cauliflower, squash, and potatoes. I'm just going to give those. Let me just get in there with my hands and let me wash them.
Now, how long will it take, Maggie, for your vegetables to air fry?
Well, I'm going to season all of them, but I'm just going to do one small tray. I would probably say, well, here's the thing. Since Mom is here, my mom taught me to cook with all of my senses. So I don't know the time. I just kind of look for that char and then, take one out and kind of make sure you get
Honey, I understand.
Yeah, she understands. Right,
I understand. I really, really do.
A good coating going on here. Got that nice color on the collar.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so then what I'm going to do, I have a tray lined with foil. Did you put foil on your baking sheet?
Yeah, I put it on my baking sheet on the bottom of it.
Okay, so this is my air fryer tray. Y'all can see it's not a full baking sheet. It's about, this size. Air fryer, great for small portions. So I'm just going to put 3 different rows on here, a little bit of everything. Everything's looking good, everyone? All right, so you could just toss them on. This would be great. So we'll do that. We'll just do cauliflower here. And then whether you're roasting in the air fryer or in the oven, it's good to have like a single layer. That way you get that heat around every vegetable if you can. I got a lot more in the bowl, but I'm just going to do this part. And this would be great for meal prep. Those of y'all that don't want to cook every day, you could roast a big pan of vegetables like this and then just kind of warm them up during the week. So
absolutely.
but I'm doing
And it's
it.
good just to cook some and keep them in the fridge. You know, I was telling the people earlier, you know, on this challenge, I don't eat breakfast any given day. Okay. So I'm not a breakfast person at all. No, I'll pass. Now I'll make you a whole smorgasbord of breakfast, but I don't like breakfast. So around lunch is when I get hungry. So I just happen to have some leftover cabbage and green beans in the fridge, and that's what I warmed up for my lunch. So this is good to have just something in the fridge. So when you are hungry or you need a snack, you can grab this and not grab a bag of chips.
Absolutely. All right, so we got our vegetables seasoned and greased up, and I think we're ready to go in. I'll do a little spray on the top as well. The oil plus the heat gives you that nice little crispiness. It simulates a little bit of a fry if you like texture. So that's what we're going for. All right. So I guess I should ask, how long do your vegetables take to cook?
Well, honey, I'm the same way as you when it comes to this now. Now, I'm going to set my timer for about 12 minutes.
Okay.
And see kind of where it is by then. I just know that this cooking in the oven, like putting that in first while we're doing our steak and our meat, is going to be perfect. It's going to come out at the same time. That's what I feel in my spirit.
I feel it too. Let's do it.
Okay. It's going to start smelling good.
It already smells good.
Yeah, it actually does. Especially those marinated steaks.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I got mine in a Ziploc bag, so let me take those out. I know we had the detention of the hungry folk when we said steak. They said, "You have my attention."
I know that's right. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm a budget cook. I don't spend a lot for steaks. My 2 Denver steaks here, they're nice size. Cost me under $15. So I don't do the, you know, but do what you want to do. But you know, I'm just saying for me, y'all know I'm a budget cook, so I'm gonna make it work.
Absolutely.
I'm checking every steak.
I know that's. I've never heard of Denver steak. I don't know if you all have. Anybody who's familiar with Denver steak, let us know, what is it similar to? Is it like a strip? Is it like a T-bone? Is it like a sirloin? Love to know. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we are going to pan cook our steaks today. Now, I don't cook anything on high. That's just not me. And I'm going to tell you, growing up in St. Louis, the best steaks to me is a steak that's either on the grill or cooked in your broiler. So I grew up around a gas stove, and as you can see, I don't have one. So if I had a gas stove, I would broil my steak. But since I don't have that, we're going to do the next best thing, which is pan cook.
Okay, so let me be clear on that. Now, the broil, and I know we have people that are professional. I am not. Broiling is when you only cook from the top, right?
Do you got that? So on a gas stove, back in St. Louis, there's a tray at the bottom. When your stove is lit, it's a gas stove. It's like you can put stuff in the bottom tray and cook it. Do you have that?
I've been using it for cast iron.
Girl, you got a broiler.
That's a broiler?
If that's a gas, is that a gas stove? Yes, ma'am. If you turn your stove on.
Oh, you can't really tell. It's gas. I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. And if you put it on broil, you can actually put your steak in a foil, like wrap it in your foil with the butter, your seasonings, all that stuff, and just pop it in there a few minutes, honey, and you have a perfect steak.
Y'all know what's in here. I've been using this. Y'all know for storage. I have pots in here, and I keep my cast iron in here. And I learned the hard way. I went to reach for it, and it got so hot, y'all. I didn't know. Now
just
I know.
Perfect. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So now you know.
Okay, Minka didn't know either. She said she's guilty. I feel better. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I have a broiler. Who knew?
Yes, ma'am. So it works, and it cooks really quick now. So just tell you right now, just make sure you pop it in there. You know, it's going to be quick. How do you do it with that's the thing, Carcinia, we can't. You have to have the gas stove. You have to have the gas stove. So, yes, ma'am. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking our steak.
Yes, ma'am.
So in my pan, I'm going to add a little bit of butter and my vegetable oil. You can add whatever you like. You don't need butter. You could just use oil if you like, or you could just use butter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put mine on a medium-high heat. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't recommend cooking a steak on high, like I said. But if you want to give it like a what am I trying to say? Like brown it first and then turn it down, you can. So that is something that you can do if you prefer to do that. But I'm gonna show you how mine turns out. And it does, your pan does matter, unfortunately. So I know our steaks may look different.
Okay.
So if it does, don't worry about it. So the cast iron is really the best to use. I love this pan, so I'm gonna use this one.
Okay, so
we'll see. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, it'll be fine here because I can switch to the cast iron because it's in storage. But did we lose Aisha? What is the marinade? I'm sure she'll be back.
Oh, there. Okay. Were we frozen?
Yes, frozen for
okay.
I was just saying I'm using non-stick, but I can switch to the cast iron because I have that. It's in storage.
I have mine too, but I'm not going to use that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for butter, just so you all know, I am dairy free. So this is what I'm using. This is the Delamere goat's milk butter. It is butter. It's just made from goat's milk instead of cow dairy. So this is one of the substitutes that I'm using. So I always like to share with you all. So that looks like a couple healthy pats going in.
Yeah. I put 3 big tablespoons and I'm gonna add a little bit of my oil.
Okay. So
and I'm on a number 8, Maggie. I'm gonna start on an 8.
Okay.
For my steaks, and I know I'm going to reduce that temperature. I'm going to start off a little on the higher end, and then I'll reduce it down to about a medium.
Okay. So I've got mine on a medium. I'm just looking at her butter, y'all. Okay, hers. I got a little butter bath. She's got a butter bath. All right.
Yes, we got a butter bath. Peggy asked, "What's the marinade?" I use Worcestershire, fresh garlic, and steak seasoning, and Maggie used Worcestershire, fresh garlic, and
I use the garlic paste. So just so you all know, I do have fresh garlic, but I squeeze some of this in here. This is the garlic paste you can get in the refrigerated section of the produce aisle. And I had some herbs de Provence. It's kind of like a good seasoning for like it's got rosemary and all that fancy stuff in it, but I got rid of it. But that's what I'm using.
Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of my fresh garlic. I chopped up a couple of cloves.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there just for the flavor.
All right, I'm gonna do a little garlic paste.
Okay.
So get that garlic butter aroma going in here.
Wash my hands.
Turn mine down. It's starting to brown. Hello, everyone coming in.
It smells so good already.
I'm telling you, garlic and butter, there's nothing better.
There really isn't. Okay. All right. So my pan is ready. I'm going to go ahead and lay these steaks in here, you all. So you can see the thickness of mine. Again, this is a Denver steak.
Okay.
It does remind me of like a New York strip.
Yeah. Is she hollering already, y'all? All right. Oh, no. I'm burning the garlic. All right. I'm going in with mine. Y'all can see it's little strips, kind of like fajitas. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all of that in here. Woo! The meat with the butter and the garlic.
I told you. It smells so good. It smells so good. I'm excited. Thank you, Mickey.
Everyone. Ooh, Mickey's got brown sugar on hers, honey, and smoked paprika. All right.
Woo. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm sorry.
There you go. My comments were there. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We got the butter bath. That's a nice cooktop you got going over there. We're twinning it.
Yes, ma'am. Now, again, I like my steak medium, so I'm not cooking mine very long. So I'm gonna give mine about 3 minutes, maybe 4, on each side. Okay. And then don't forget, when you take your steak out of the pan, it's still going to cook. That's why you should let it rest. Now, Maggie is not, she doesn't have a whole steak. But I mean, it was cut up. You know what I'm trying to say. So it is different when it's whole versus when it's cut. Okay, so by the time we let it rest and everything, you all will see what I'm saying. It's gonna be the perfect color for me on the inside.
I love it.
So silly, Maggie.
They know that you got shoes
Where
on
is
today.
my? I need my other cutting board.
Okay, I'll get a cutting board too to let it rest so you all can see what we got going on here. Got our steak sizzling up. All right. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready.
My Alabama cutting board.
Oh, I love it. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
Yes. Did you get your delivery today?
I did. Thank you.
All right, good.
I did.
Thank you all.
Here it is, Maggie.
Ooh, it smells so good. Ah, you got the yes.
I got it. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Yes, please taste them and let me know when you have a chance. So, Miss Aisha, those of y'all that have been following her know she has a famous peach cobbler cheesecake, and y'all know I'm free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, and I have these gluten-free crackers that I'm going to try and use as the crust, and that is what I gifted her so she could try them out too. All
yes. Right. Okay. Now. Ooh, baby.
You got a good sear. Ooh, that looks good.
Can you see it?
Hello. They love that sizzle.
Let's see if I can bring it closer for y'all to see.
Oh, come on. Hurt me.
Yes, ma'am.
I love how you're doing it. So you have an actual fillet and then you're going to cut it as opposed to cutting it first and then cooking it. I'll pay attention to that next time.
Yes. It does something for me to see that pink.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Mika. Hey, Pamela. Hi, Rashonda.
Oh. Yes.
Love you too, Mika. She said use garlic butter. We're gonna make this sauce for the steak too. So, Maggie, have you checked your vegetables? My vegetables are looking really good.
Let me check my vegetables.
Oh yeah.
So you all can see we got a nice little char on the cauliflower. They're looking good. The butternut squash is getting a little brown on the sides. I'm loving how that cauliflower is roasting. So I know the potatoes will take a little bit longer. I'll just put them at the bottom. But yes, it's great.
Looking amazing. Yes. Let me show y'all mine too. Y'all see that?
All right, I think mine are.
My light is always so bright. Can y'all see?
Yes, it looks incredible. They want smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. I wish.
Yes.
The light's a little bright, but you all will be able to see once we're done. I'll make sure the lighting is good enough for y'all to see the plate. So,
were we supposed to put the onions and mushrooms in here, or we're going to take the steak out and then put the onion and mushrooms?
Well, so the steak doesn't overcook, I'm going to take mine out.
Same
so
here.
I would recommend, taking it out. Now, when you're making a steak, I can tell you all what I did for my marinade. So my tenderizer. Normally, I don't tenderize my steak. But yesterday, I took about 10 or 15 minutes. Well, I took a little baking soda and rubbed each side of my steaks and let them sit for about 15 minutes. And it does help to tenderize your meat. So that's something you can try. You may already do it. And then I rinsed that baking soda off, and then I marinated my steaks. So,
is anybody noticing a theme here? If you all can go back and look at the post for the ingredients, I don't seem to recall baking soda as a meat tenderizer. Is that another hidden secret that Miss Aisha has up her sleeve? All right. I'm going to taste as we go. Let's taste.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I guess that is kind of like me. is nice and soft. I don't want it to get too firm. That means it's going to be overdone for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out.
Okay.
Ooh, it looks so good.
It does look good. Thank you, Ravon.
And I'm going to sit mine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rodney says secret ingredient 101. Y'all know how they do. Ooh, that looks so good. Look at that. It's still sizzling. Woo.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to sit this over here so we can let that rest. And I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit.
Okay.
So that I'm going to use all of this goodness. When we're caramelizing, you want to use what's already in here.
Okay.
Now, Maggie, you have quite a bit of juice in yours. I can't really tell. Is it? Can you? Is that butter?
I put some butter and a little bit of the coconut oil in there, and the rest just came off of the steak. Is it too much?
It looks like it's a little too much. So
Okay.
I would just pour a little bit of that off.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add in my mushrooms. I'll wait just a minute.
All right, and we had a question about software. We are using StreamYard, so let me know how you all like this view. Make sure you can see everything. Make sure we get Miss Aisha front and center so you all can see everything here. There we go. There we go. All right, so it looks like you're scraping. I didn't have
I have a little bit of the stuff I'm gonna take out. Let me see.
Okay.
So you don't worry about that because you didn't have that from your steak. So I'm not taking out I still have my butter in there and the oil. We want to keep all of that flavor. But some of this, like little stuff like that, I take out.
Okay, the little burnt bits.
Yeah. We don't need that. All right. So now I'm going to add in my mushrooms. Are you doing mushrooms?
I'm just going to use these little Walmart canned mushrooms. I'm just going to drain them and put them in here.
Okay. And then I'm going to do onions and peppers. Ooh. And if you're not doing onions, peppers, and mushrooms, don't worry about it, okay?
I'm going to do these mushrooms, and I'm going to put a little bit of the green pepper. We're saving some for the sauce. So I'll just put some of those in there.
And then once we are done with this, our vegetables, then we will make our sauce.
Yes, and I see those red peppers look so good. I wasn't thinking about peppers, but now I'm feeling left out.
Well, the thing about it is I knew I wasn't going to really eat the roasted veggies. So I knew that would help fill me up if I just do the mushrooms, onions, and peppers with the steak.
Okay, I think I'm going to take my cauliflower out because it's starting
Me
to
too.
Yeah. Rodney says he wants you to ship him the burnt bits.
The burnt bits? Okay, Rodney. Let me take this out.
All right, y'all. So I'm taking the broccoli out because this has got a beautiful char on it. Y'all can see right there. I'm going to keep the potatoes going. Oh, that looks so good. So,
yeah, yours does too.
All right. So
it smells good, y'all. I'm going to sit that over there. I don't have I kind of want to take them off the tray. What can I put them on?
Woo, potatoes are looking good.
I'm just putting my vegetables in a bowl.
Okay. These potatoes would have probably cooked at the same speed if I had like halved them or quartered them. They're already starting to wrinkle a little bit, you all can see, but I'm going to go ahead and put the whole potatoes back in there. The potatoes are for my son. We're just doing 15 and this is your low carb cooking class.
Okay. Let me let y'all see these veggies and I'm going to try one.
Oh, yeah. I need to get a bowl too. Well, shoot. Hold on.
Yes, honey. I had to get them off that tray. Mm-hmm. It's so good. So good.
We have our butternut squash and cauliflower. Let's give it a
Yes. I know it's good, girl. I already know. I already know.
And if you like a little crispy bit,
No, I did not. I didn't call you. I did not call you. Sorry, y'all. My daughter almost came in here indisposed. No, ma'am.
I got one. It's always something.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you don't get back. All right, so these are done.
Yes.
So caramelizing is simply just tossing your onions and mushrooms, whatever it is, in your pan that you cooked your meat in, and all of that flavor, and that's what caramelizes them. So there we have our vegetables. Yeah. I need to put these in something. I need a bowl, another bowl.
Another bowl. And great tip for me to pour out some of that liquid, because you all can see I've got like a nice little thick gravy. It's not soupy like it would have been if I had them in there.
Yes.
Veggies in the air fryer were 400, let's see, probably about 15, 17 minutes. All right, let's get these out.
Woo! This is what I wanted, Maggie. I wanted veggies.
I know. Veggies are great to keep you full.
Yes.
Fiber. You can season them up. I always say, give them to the kids.
These?
Oh.
No. These are for mommy. They getting the mixed vegetables. They getting the broccoli.
Oh, okay. So the sauteed vegetables are staying with the steak.
Yes. I'm not giving these away, honey.
Yes.
I'm going to eat these with my steak. Okay. Now.
I'm going to taste it.
I want to taste my steak, so I'm going to cut that first, and then we'll make the sauce.
Okay. Always.
I do. I want to taste my steak.
As long as it's not raw, give it a taste.
Yes, it's going to be good. All right, let's cut it.
Emma wants some. Y'all, it is so good. I'm feeling a little down on color, so I put a little green onion in there. So we got our sauteed veggies, and we have our roasted veggies. So a very veggie friendly. Ooh, the cauliflower is crispy on the outside. And
so I'm going to grab a piece from the middle so you all can see. Look at that.
Look at that.
Doesn't it look great?
Mama. Yes, it looks good. She's starting. They noticed you have shoes on today, Miss Aisha. They were wondering if you were getting ready to run. She's running, y'all. All right. I'm going to take a lap. She's loving it, y'all. There's the one. Wait a minute. She's going in, y'all. She's going in. Ooh. I bet you it's tender and flavorful and seasoned well. I'm over here, y'all. I know this looks janky, but this little crispy cauliflower is giving me everything. It's crispy on the outside, but on the inside, it's almost like potato-y.
Ooh, it's hot. I'm trying to eat some vegetables too.
Oh yeah,
this is hot.
I was eating them out of the pan. Oh my God, it's so good. Exactly, crispy is the best. Yep, there she goes.
Y'all don't understand. Do you see this?
Oh my gosh, it looks like butter. Oh, come on. Y'all, I don't think
I told you it was gonna be perfect.
It is. I'm sopping up my gravy with my cauliflower. It is that good.
Okay. Let's make this sauce.
Okay. Y'all. So good.
Jesus. Okay. Now, going back into the pan.
Okay. I know. Need a moment.
All right, we need some butter, garlic. You need your mustard, your lemon juice.
Okay. What temperature is the pan on, or is it off right now?
It's off right now.
Okay.
So,
Brandon, shout out.
the amount of sauce that you need is going to depend on, but we're not going to make a lot because you just need a little bit to dip your steak in or to pour over your steak.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with our butter.
Start with the butter. All right.
So let's do at least, since we're not making a lot, let's do at least 3. I said 3.
All right, y'all. Here we go with the secret sauce. Ooh, medium rare. Okay. Hello, Randy. She's coming back, y'all. I'm just going to wait and see. I think it was like, looks like just one little pat of butter in there. So the skillet is off. Oh, you did 4 pats of butter. All right, let's go. Whew. All right. Let me get it together. All right. I think you're muted. Is anybody else not hearing her? I'm not hearing. I can't hear Aisha. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me? Maybe it's just me. All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to get in here with the butter. Whew, that looks like a lot. All right. Sound. Okay. Yes to me and no to Aisha. So if you want to, okay, they only hear me. All right, ma'am. If you want me to drop you down? Let me drop you down and bring you right back. Yeah, 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm going to bring her right back because we need the instruction for the secret sauce, okay? Can't hear Aisha. We're going to get this fixed. Don't you worry. Let's try it again. All right, how about this? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are you saying anything, Miss Aisha? Can she hear us? Can you hear us? Now she can't hear. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, she can't hear. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me message her to drop down and come right back. I'm going to remove her and, okay. All right, let's see. Oh, all right. Let's try one more time. Any luck, any luck, any luck? I'm going to text her, guys, because I don't think, and come back in. Okay, gotcha. So let me see. Where's the private chat, y'all? I'm new here. Let me just text her. Stand by. We're going to get this right. I'm texting. All right. Struggle streaming. Let me remove. All right, y'all. So
I cannot hear. Y'all can hear me?
all right, now I could hear you then. Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. Right. We better wrap this up. Okay.
No, I'm fine. We're gonna make it right. We're gonna make it right. Okay, we got butter in the pan And we are ready for the secret sauce. I am not gonna not know this sauce. Okay.
I know that's right. Now, it's optional if you want to make the sauce in your pan, or if you just want to take a bowl and add your ingredients into your bowl and microwave it, okay? So just know that, because I know we already cooked some flavors in here. So I don't know if it's going to mess. Well, I know it will mess with the taste of our sauce, but it's still going to be good. Okay. So I added in, I was saying I added in 4 instead of 3 for the butter, just so you know. So you don't have to do that. So now we're going to add in some of our Thousand Island.
Okay.
I would say about 1/4 of a cup.
All right. And this is what I'm using, you all. This is a calorie-free Thousand Island Walden Farms, 0 carbs, fat-free, 0 calories. So this is what I'm going to use, but please use what works for you.
And I'm just using wishbone.
Okay.
I have not turned on the stove yet, Maggie. I haven't turned anything on yet. So I'm just pouring it in.
Okay, so we're just mixing in the pot. So let's open up this Thousand Island.
I guess we better turn it on. Let's put it on like a medium, a low, like a number. Do a number 4.
4, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not a good eyeballer, y'all. She said 1/4 cup, so let me measure it.
I said a 4.
Okay, 1/4 of a cup.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just look at what you're doing. All right, let's go with that. Ooh, that looks good. That color is nice. Let's stir it up.
And then I'm going to add in a little fresh garlic.
Okay.
Do you have some? Oh, you got your paste. You have your garlic paste, right?
My garlic paste. Yeah. So for next time, just so I know, when you say garlic, you just went ahead and minced yours up, or did you slice it? Did you dice it? How is your garlic?
I diced it, but I mean the paste is fine too, though. But I just diced it up.
Gotcha. All right. And
1 tablespoon of your, you use Dijon. 1 tablespoon of Dijon.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the yellow.
Kroger Dijon mustard. Oh. Clean up.
Let me grab mine so I can wipe this.
It smells like a very fancy, like buttery Grey Poupon, you guys. It's garlicky, it's mustardy. It does.
It's gonna be good.
Yes, it's good.
Okay. And a little bit of your lemon juice. So, I'm hard with that measurement. It's about 2 teaspoons. No, yeah, 2 teaspoons. Make sure I'm not saying table.
I was gonna do a fresh lemon, but I'm following.
You can do that. I'm gonna turn it down, Maggie, to a number 2.
Yes.
Because I don't want it to be cooking.
I want to do exactly what she does, y'all. So I've got this lemon
concentrate. Ooh, do you smell that?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna add in just a little bit. I don't have green onion, so I'm using parsley. So you can do green onion.
Oh, okay. I do have parsley, but you say green onion?
Well, that's what I wanted to have, but when I went to reach for mine, it was overdue. It was.
Okay.
It had died.
All right. Fresh parsley by itself, you all, I don't like it. It's kind of grassy. However, when you cook it, this is cilantro, your favorite. Okay. To me, when I get parsley in with like garlic and butter, it just, it's so good. So I'm just going to, I got fresh parsley, so I'm just going to grab like a little, just a little handful and do a quick little chop and get that in here while this is percolating. Looking good, good.
I'm gonna turn it down on a 1. We can pretty much turn it off.
Okay, so it's really just to combine. All right, so.
Sorry, Maggie, I had to dip me some steak in here, honey.
Are we putting the steak back in here, or this is gonna drizzle on top of the steak?
I'm gonna dip mine.
Okay.
Let me show y'all again. put it. Let me show it. Do it where it can look presentable. Let me see.
All right, y'all. Just got some fresh parsley. Let's get that in there. All right. A little extra. Let's get that stirred up. Stir it up.
I'm gonna fix up a little plate for y'all.
Woo!
So you can see it.
It's looking good. Yours looks a little bit more yellow than mine. Did you put, this is butter? Oh, you know why? You, probably from your seasoning from the steak, because you have the, you did that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
So I'm gonna get this. Yeah. Smells so good. All right. Maybe I'll do a little bit extra parsley in there. Just a little pinch.
And if you want it now, if you want to add seasonings, that's always an optional thing. Like when you taste it, if you want to add something to it, maybe a little pepper or something like that, you can.
Yes, Quindina, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher at gmail.com. Ooh, look at that plate. It's plated already. Y'all, let me get this sauce tasted.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm going to show them. Let me get my, let me get a spoon.
All right. I want to taste this secret sauce, y'all. Butter, Thousand Island. Oh, you know, my Thousand Island is like calorie free.
So I'm going to put, isn't it different? I'm going to put this over the steak, you all.
It's garlicky, it's lemony, it's mustardy. It's kind of like a really
like that. What, Maggie? Why?
Let me see what I can put together if I can make a plate.
So this is how I'm eating mine, you all.
Oh my
no,
gosh,
Regina, the Denver steak is like it's like strip steak. It's very tender. Now, this is my first time eating Denver steak, so I can't say that the tenderness is because I tenderized it with the baking soda, or if it's just tender like this already. Okay. So I'm going to grab.
She used that. Okay, so let me get my vegetables on the side, the saute. I ate most of my cauliflower, but I'm gonna put my. Oh, y'all, she's going in. I can tell. I can tell. It looks so good.
It is.
The mushroom and onion mixture over here. And then we're going to get that sauce on here. I know, Miss Ma'am, that presentation is everything. And y'all know
I'll be full by the end.
I have the struggle drizzle over here. Y'all already know. Let's see what I can do. And mine is just like top round, like fajita. So, let me clean my plate so we can get that presentation. All right.
You do charisma. Is it charisma or charisma? She said she likes the baking soda for the meat tenderizer.
I have never heard of that. Who has heard of baking soda? We learned so much from Miss Aisha, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah, you can tenderize. I don't have to tenderize my meat, but I guess there are certain cuts that they're already tough, so this helps to tenderize them. But I never really tenderize my meats.
Yeah,
they just come out tender, honey.
Exactly. I know. Making them hungry. I know, right? She's in there. Oh, y'all, this looks so good. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see this. Woo! I can't wait. All right, let's get a quick little video before I tear it up. All right, so we have steak with
your
sauce.
food looks so good. I'm already full, y'all. I couldn't even eat a whole steak.
Miss Aisha tearing it up. We got our
already full.
Cauliflower, roasted butternut squash, and steak with special sauce. Enjoy. All right, y'all. We're going in so you all can see. So this
I
is the
know
plate, and I'm
this definitely made
little.
the pork chops. Those skillet pork chops are so good. Really, Maggie?
I'm just putting a little green onion because Mom says
Mm-hmm.
we need to have at least 3 colors on our plate. So we have our steak, we have our
Mm-hmm.
roasted cauliflower, we have our butternut squash, and we have our steak with sauce. All right, y'all. Looks amazing.
Ooh.
Let's get in there.
I'm gonna dip one of my roasted veggies in some of this sauce too.
You're going to dip? All right, let me put some sauce on the side. All right. Put some of that sauce on the side.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we have our sauce on the side. Now let me get a fork.
Mm. I am full, honey.
I know. When you eat protein
Woo!
and veggies, like, thank you, Brittany. You have the flavor from the marinade and the steak, and then you have this secret sauce.
I'm asleep like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Steak is heavy for me, so it's like it's heavy.
A little goes a long way, and the protein is good because it takes a while to digest.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we stay fuller longer without eating so much, y'all. This
Yes.
butternut squash, I'm telling you, if you like sweet potato, you see how you've got that nice little like char on there, and it literally just melts and gives you.
I gotta try some of that. Mm-hmm.
It is. If you're doing low carb, this is a great sweet potato substitute. I love it the way we did it, seasoned up. If you like a baked sweet potato cinnamon brown sugar, you could toss it with cinnamon, brown sugar, or I use the sugar-free sugar and roast it that way with a little bit of oil. Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm looking at, in case y'all are wondering. I can see the comments there. I can't see the comments on my phone. I don't know why. So I have to look at them over here.
Thank you, Quindina. Thank you, Beverly.
Oh my gosh, I just feel great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just do. I feel good all over.
I know. I'm putting the vegetables. I'm going in. I'm putting that on everything. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Absolutely.
when you eat good food, it just does something to you, doesn't it? It's just, I can't explain it. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. I'm satisfied. I enjoyed my food. I had fun making it like I always do. And it just makes me feel good all over.
And the fact that it's healthy, because we get used to thinking food that's good for you doesn't taste good, but
yes,
y'all would eat this.
Oh yes, you would. So thank you all for cooking with us. Yes, I'm going to see if the girls, I actually fed Alana and Bella. Y'all saw that chili I made yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? It was yesterday. But so Maggie, I don't know if you saw it. So what I did was I did a chicken and beef chili. Yes, ma'am. So like I boiled some chicken thighs, honey, and they were marinated chicken thighs, and then I added some seasonings into that pot, boiled them till they were nice and tender. You know what I'm saying? I took them out the pot and left that juice there on a little low boil, I cooked me some ground beef on the side. I added that ground beef in there. I chopped up that meat off the bones. I added some onions, some chili beans, some stewed tomatoes, my little chili seasonings, honey, and some green bell pepper. And I let that simmer. And when I tell you, y'all, that chili is so good. So good. Just think about the flavors that were in it. It's just, it was just amazing. So the girls have been tearing up the chili for 2 days. They love chili. Miyoshi, I did get your email, sweetheart. I just got to go back and read it. I'm sorry. I'll be all over the place, child. So you may want to just send it to me again, because I'm not gonna remember. When I get off this live, I'm gonna be feeding my kids and doing stuff. So if you send me an email, if I don't answer within 24 hours, if you shoot it to me again, I won't be upset. It helps me to remember. So it's just that, you know, I just be doing a lot. That's all. So it helps me if you keep reminding me. I promise you I'll get to you. So this time when I see it, I'll go ahead and respond, unless it's tonight, because I'm not answering no emails later tonight.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch. We have our online Bible study on Wednesdays, and then y'all know Married at First Sight come on tonight. That is one of my favorite shows. I do not play about Married at First Sight. So hey, I usually have to watch it the next day though, because I'm not a late person. I go to bed early. Like I am a super early person. They've been calling me grandma all my life, and that's one of the reasons probably because I just don't stay up late. But I get up early. I get up early, so I'm an early riser. So I think that you know that helps.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you,
so
Barbara. Good. We're done. If you all want to hop off, me and Maggie, we just shooting the breeze. That's all. Maggie's enjoying her food. I'm full.
I am. Do you want to tell them as we close out about your cooking classes or where anything you got going on? Anything?
Yes.
Where to find you?
So, it's funny. I was on your live, Tuesday, Monday? I think it was Monday, whatever it was, girl. Do you know I didn't schedule class for Monday or Tuesday? And I don't know what happened when I was making my schedule for February. For some reason, I missed 2 days. I missed the Monday and Tuesday. So I was like, cool. I got. So anyway, Wednesdays, me and Maggie will be coming on from time to time. You'll see us on Wednesdays. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I do my cooking, online cooking classes. So tomorrow is chicken and rice. Friday is gumbo. If I have my gumbo stuff in time, I have to order it online. If not, we'll postpone it for next week. We'll probably just have to do 2 classes next week. And then I don't know what's next week. I try to just do it 1 week at a time. Take it 1 week at a time. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I have online cooking classes. If you are a subscriber, the links will be posted free for you all in the subscriber group. And that's it. I have plenty of ways to help you to be a part of the class. Just email me. I'm not going to go down that whole spiel. If you really want to be a part, just reach out. That's all I can tell you. Cooking with Aisha at yahoo.com. And I'm looking at my laptop like the camera's over here. So sorry, guys. Cooking with Aisha at yahoo.com. Any questions, comments, or concerns, you can send them there. If you're interested in cooking with me on live, like me and Maggie, please feel free to email me.
Yes.
I do have stipulations, of course. Y'all know this page is a no profanity. I'm a family page. So it's just certain things I won't, tolerate, and things like that. But I mean, there's simple things. They're not things that you can't, So if you're interested and you need some more, I don't know, if you just want to come on and cook with me, I would love to do your recipes, or you can cook with me and do mine. So that's something I've been wanting to do longer than now. So Maggie helped me to get out there and start it. So some of you probably heard me mention it before, but when, she asked me to come on her thing, I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. This is like the vision. Let's cook together. Let's cook together. So I love this kind of stuff. I do.
Absolutely. I cannot thank Miss Aisha enough for sharing her platform with me, you all. The cooking collabs are so much fun. We have fun. You all have fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Please subscribe, follow, and share. When Miss Aisha is ready, we will come back to you all for another series of Wednesdays with Aisha and Maggie. She will send out the ingredients ahead of time. You all can do your homework, and then we can cook along together. So I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. And the reason why is my diet is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So I use sugar, dairy, and gluten substitutes. That's why I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. So I'm on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and YouTube. So you can find me on all social. I do stream every day, usually when I'm cooking for myself or cooking for the family, usually dinner time. But if you turn on your notifications, you'll be able to see when I go live. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And yes, have a wonderful, blessed night. There was one question about, will the lives be saved? And yes, you'll be able to watch the replays absolutely anytime. And
the last live, I'm sorry. The last live I did,
please.
I had to take it down. Remember I told you I had an issue on my page. I took it down, but I put it right back on there. But now the issue is fixed. So yeah, they'll stay up. You can go back and watch them at any time. Miyoshi, I did see your email. And Tasha, thank you. I did see your comment. I just didn't want to interrupt Miss Maggie here. So make sure you all go follow her. She cooks all the time. And like I said, I don't recommend many people, but she is definitely recommend worthy. She's a positive person. Has a beautiful spirit. She's gonna make you laugh, you know. She's just really pleasant. And that's what I am drawn to. Pleasant and peaceful, things like that. And things that your whole family can watch, So I love that. So make sure you go support her. And like I said, once you watch her, you'll keep watching her.
Thank you so much. Yes, we like to say the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, because this is something, cooking is for everybody, and we love sharing it with you all. So we'll go ahead and end the broadcast, and you all, we will see you on our next cooking show, whether it is in Miss Aisha's class. Highly recommend collabing with her. You will learn so much, and I will be in the chat to support you all. So we'll see you all in the next one.